Are you tired of spending hours, days, and months researching companies, prospects, customers, partners, vendors, and competitors, one database, one record, one company, and one person at a time, hoping to find someone who will introduce you to a board member or key decision maker you don't know? Don't know if your executives at your company have relationships with your prospects, customers, or partners. Getting blindsided by competitors who have better relationships with them than you do. Hello, I'm Nancy Hopkins. Some of you may have heard of me or worked with me at EDS, IBM, or HP when I served in corporate strategy, corporate business intelligence, sales and marketing leadership positions. I'm the creator of the first IBM War Room in Armonk, New York, the IBM Global Business Intelligence Network, the IBM Market View, and IBM.com, while serving the CEO, IBM's Board of Directors, the Worldwide Executive Council, and division presidents across the globe. Today I have a new invention, VIZMATRIX, a unique, game-changing, integrated visualization, strategy, sales, and business intelligence cloud service that will put every CRM company on their heels. In my first video, I conducted a visualization simulation with IBM as my employer, American Express as my prospect, MasterCard as one of my customers, Microsoft as my partner, and Dell as my competitor. In this VIZMATRIX simulation, I pre-selected Accenture as my employer, Citigroup as my prospect, JP Morgan Chase as my customer, Oracle as my partner, and CSC as my competitor. I can conduct more simulations from this screen simply by entering another company name in the search window at the top of any box. Connecting colored lines and text indicates current and former board of director and executive relationships exist between the 5 companies I selected. You may wish to recruit a current or former board of director or executive from any of these companies to introduce you to the identified key decision makers at your prospect site. And we may find board members and executives who are serving or have served on all 5 companies. And in the aggregated board of director view that you can see by clicking on the name of any company, you can see many bios of each of the board of directors that includes their current positions, current board of director positions, college educations, contact information, and board compensation if we have it. You can also, there's another drop down where you can see the rest of the executives and employees, many bios in the system. Agent, auditor, banker, and law firm names appear at the bottom of each card or box, as well as competitor names for hints of further simulations that you may want to conduct. Since I don't know if any of my employer's board members or executives have relationships with my prospect Citigroup, I'll begin with my employer Accenture in the company box. You can scroll through each of these boxes to view the names and titles of people this matrix has identified. You can quickly see in the Accenture box that there's 14 people affiliated with Accenture who you can recruit to introduce you to key influencers at Citigroup. You can click on any person's name to see their mini bio, to see where they're currently working, formerly worked, any boards they sit on, college education, and contact information if we have it. Control F is your friend. For example, in the Accenture box, let's look for example, let's do Paula Price. Hit Control Find a few times to see where she appears in the 5 boxes. You see that she's currently at Accenture, and she's also a former employee at JP Morgan Chase. You can click on her name in either box to see her mini bio, to see where she's currently working at Giant Food and Stop and Shop, and also other boards she sits on, college education, contact information, and compensation information if we have it. Going back to the 5 card or 5 box view, you'll conduct more Control F searches in the Accenture box to learn these people's relationships. For example, Sharmila appears here as well. as a current Managing Director of North America at Accenture and also a former employee at Citigroup. It's important to maintain relationships at your previous employers and maintain relationships with former employees and alumni of the companies that you work for. In this case, Sharmila is going to know a whole lot about Citigroup and what people are influencers that you need to be introduced to. I see several yellow lines connecting Accenture to CSC. For example, as you go down the list, we're going to pick, for example, the next one is Kenneth Bonner. Ken is going to show up as a current Accenture employee in the Federal Consulting and Managed Services area and also a former employee of CSC. Kenneth is going to know how CSC bundles their solutions and prices their solutions. Information very critical to your opportunity. You can conduct a Control F on all of the Accenture people and similar Control F searches in the Citigroup card, JP Morgan Chase, Oracle, and CSC. For example, I'm going to go back to Jim Flynn, who is currently at Oracle, but he also worked at CSC. CSC may be using Jim Flynn as their relationship to maintain the Oracle relationship and the Oracle partnership and use that relationship against you on the Citigroup account. You may want to recruit Oracle before CSC does to lock Jim into your particular opportunity. Select partners wisely and before your competitors do, and beware of your competitor executives who you may hear about or run into at Citigroup. Lastly, you may also find these 5 companies may have the same agents, auditors, bankers, and law firms. For example, Accenture and Citigroup use KPMG. You may wish to recruit your company's KPMG auditor to ask the KPMG auditor at Citigroup to act as an influencer to sway the sales opportunity to Accenture. Allow pop-ups so that you can use Control-P to print any screen and use your print screen button to Control-V to paste a screenshot in a slide deck or document. You can create your own virtual sales team, an army of people around every opportunity. Enter your Citigroup strategy and virtual team members' names in your CRM. Who uses VIZMATRIX? Management consultants, board members, executives, sales organizations, competitive intelligence managers, relationship managers, vendor management, channel managers, alliance management, account managers, and marketing. Today, management consultants are using VIZMATRIX on their laptops in conference rooms and boardrooms as a unique advisory service and strategy development tool to help board members, executives, and sales leaders create global, national, and regional business plans and sales plans. Today, VIZMATRIX contains Fortune 500 and Global 2000 public, private, small, medium, and large companies, prospects, customers, partners, competitors, as well as agents, auditors, bankers, and law firms of most of these companies, plus over 300,000 current and former board of directors, executives, and employees in 550 industry segments in 60-plus countries. Ready to get started? Next move is yours. Go to VIZMATRIX.com and click on the Sign In tab at the top of that page to create your account. Our introductory offer is $9.99 per month per user. Welcome to VIZMATRIX. Enjoy the journey.